2026 is coming, and it will not be gentle with you. It will expose your habits, your weaknesses, your distractions, your lies, your excuses. This year will not wait for you to change. It will force you to face yourself, whether you're ready or not. Let me tell you a story, not about a warrior, not about a king, about a normal guy, just like you, a guy who wakes up at noon, phone in hand, scrolling before even opening his eyes. He promises himself he'll change, but only after one more reel, one more scroll, one more YouTube video. Hours disappear. He checks the time and whispers, "I'll start tomorrow." But tomorrow never comes. He stares at the ceiling at 2 a.m., listening to the silence, thinking about the man he wanted to become, and how far away he feels from that version. 2025 was the worst year of his life. Not because of bad luck, not because the world was against him, but because he was against himself. He was drowning, in distraction, in regret, in fear, in wasted time. And the scariest part, he didn't even realize he was drowning, because his phone kept him numb. This man thought life was slow until he blinked and the year was gone. And now, 2026 stands in front of him like a mirror, showing him the truth he has tried to avoid. How many times have you lived this cycle? How many years have you wasted? How many promises have you broken to yourself? You think life is long. It isn't. It's slipping away every morning you wake up as the same person. And if you walk into 2026 with the same habits, 2026 will break you. Let me tell you something true and brutal. 2026 will not be a normal year. The world is moving faster. Distraction is getting stronger. Dopamine traps are everywhere. Comfort is the new poison, and most men are not ready. They think they are, but they're not. 2026 is not coming to inspire you. It's coming to expose you. Expose your lack of discipline. Expose your fake confidence. Expose your internal chaos. Expose your broken routines. Expose your wasted potential. You cannot outrun who you are. Not in 2026. When I say 2026 will break you, I don't mean physically. I mean mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It will break the man who depends on motivation, the man who can't be alone, the man who runs from responsibility, the man who numbs himself with entertainment, the man who lies to himself every night. 2026 is the year that separates the men who grow from the men who collapse. And here's the truth you don't want to hear. If you don't fix yourself now, you will not survive the mental pressure of what's coming. So what do? How do you avoid breaking? You reconstruct your inner world. You rebuild yourself from the inside out. Not your muscles, not your Instagram, not your confidence, your foundation. To reconstruct your inner world means 4 things. 1. Fixing your discipline, because discipline is the only thing stronger than emotion. 2. Fixing your attention, because distraction kills potential more than failure. 3. Fixing your mindset, because your thoughts shape your future. 4. Fixing your daily routine, because your small choices create your big destiny. Reconstruction is not motivation, it's transformation. Let's start with discipline. Discipline is not waking up at 5 a.m. It's waking up when you said you would. It's not training for an aesthetic body. It's training because weakness is dangerous. It's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters. Without discipline, your life becomes a collection of regrets. And regret is heavier than any workout in 2026. The disciplined man becomes unstoppable because he does what others only fantasize about. Your attention is your life. Every time you scroll aimlessly, you are giving away minutes you will never get back, and slowly, your mind becomes a slave to cheap entertainment. Most people don't realize it, but dopamine addiction destroys your identity. It turns strong men into passive spectators. It turns dreamers into consumers, and it turns potential into wasted years. If you want to win 2026, you must escape the dopamine cage. That means less scrolling, less noise, less instant pleasure. More purpose, more focus, more silence. Your mindset is not what you say. It's what you repeatedly think when you are alone. You cannot have a weak mind and a strong life. You must stop seeing life as something happening to you and start seeing it as something you are building. A powerful mind does not ask for permission. It does not need validation. It does not break easily. Your routine is the blueprint of your identity. A man who wakes with purpose lives with purpose. A man who wakes in chaos lives in chaos. 2026 will reward the man who lives with structure. Your routine should be simple, but undeniable. Wake, move, work, repeat, until you no longer recognize the weak version of yourself. Let me tell you another story. There was a man who hit rock bottom, not because life was cruel, but because he abandoned himself. He lost friends. He lost confidence. He lost direction. One night he looked in the mirror and he didn't see a man. He saw a stranger. And in that moment, he realized something powerful. Nobody was coming to save him. That night changed him. Not because he felt motivated, but because he finally took responsibility. He rebuilt his discipline, controlled his mind, cut his distractions, rebuilt his identity, and slowly the man he once hated became the man he was proud of. This is what you must do before 2026 arrives. 2026 will break the man who walks in blind, but it will elevate the man who prepares. So rebuild yourself, fix your foundation, sharpen your identity, strengthen your discipline, master your attention, shape your routine. This is not motivation. This is warning. This is truth. This is evolution. I've always believed that real change begins within ourselves. I rebuilt who I was, and now I want you to rise with me. Join the community, a place where transformation starts and where every step forward is for the greater good. Together, we stay 2 steps ahead. Welcome to the X5 family, where we always stay 2 steps ahead. Until then, stay humble, stay sharp,